What's up, YouTube? Supposed to be this should be an update of my 30-gallon saltwater, but as you can now see, I'm upgraded to a much larger tank, and I just purchased a 75-gallon tank, so I converted my 30-gallon to my 75-gallon. So there's a lot more space, a lot more room, a lot more water to work with. Now, setting up the saltwater to me, it's my actual second setup, and it really wasn't a full setup because I kind of converted most of my stuff from my other tank to this tank. So I already had all the live rock, live sand. I bought more actual live coral, which I'll tell the story about that in a minute. And so I already have everything running. I already know what's going on with saltwater, how to maintain it, how to keep it. All I changed it up because I needed more room. I wanted to get more fish. Started a small one just to see if I would like it, if it's for me. I've been doing freshwater for years, so I said let me try it. Now, when I started this saltwater actually yesterday morning. Picked up the tank, put it in, set up everything. Well, not everything, because most of the stuff was in the other tank, but I had a couple spare power heads, I had a spare filter. I've already taken up some from the last video. I already took out a few rocks from the other tank and had them sitting inside of my pre-mixed saltwater bucket. So I kept them all alive. So I already had all that stuff ready to go for my new tank. So what I needed more live crushed coral. Is what I had in my upstairs tank was crushed coral and aragonite. Found somebody who actually had 50 pounds of crushed coral and aragonite mix, so I went and bought that. First thing you're supposed to actually do when you buy any type of coral, any type of sand, any type of gravel, is rinse it out. Yesterday, in my haste to kind of get everything done, set up as soon as possible, I did not rinse out or wash out a crushed coral that I just purchased from somebody else's pre-existing tank. Biggest mistake I would have made. They prolonged the whole setup of this tank, annoyed the hell out of me, and it's still, you can see, water quality is not up to par to what I usually keep it at. My water is usually crystal clear. Right now it's still a little cloudy, but I'm working on that. Within the next couple of days it should be clear as ever. So what happened was, instead of rinsing out the crushed coral and everything, I just poured the bucket in. I wasn't thinking. When I poured it all in, all the dirt, all the sand, all the dust, everything within that substrate just went to the water. You could barely see, not barely, you couldn't see in this water. It was just brown. It was just thick and brown. Oh yeah, by then there was no fish in there. There was nothing in there. It was just the water and salt mix that I already did, which made me waste more salt because I had to do a couple water changes since then. So what I did then to clear up the water was I did a 50% water change. Got some of the sand out. I hooked up about 5 filters in there. I'm actually now running 3 filters in. I'm running the Marineland, I think 90, an Aqua Clear 30, and an Aqua Clear 70. So I think that adds up to like 190 and 75 gallons. So way more filtration than I need. But I love filtration. I love filtered water. I love clear water and salt water. You want water purity is everything. So yeah. So I've been battling that kind of cloudiness since yesterday. This morning woke up, the water is pretty clear. Did another 50% water change. Cleaned out all the media to get rid of all the sand out, the dirt and sand out of it, which leaves you with this. So then I said, let me slowly start adding on fish. Started adding fish in about, let's say 9:30. I started off with what did I start with? Started off with my Domino Damsel. Actually, I'm lying. I first put in my green hammer curl. Let that sit in there for about half an hour, see how it was. Looked fine to me, so then I put in the Domino Damsel. Let that sit in there for 45 minutes, an hour. And then also I was doing well, no issues, so I was pretty sure. I did a water check. All my parameters were good, it was just that it was cloudy, so I thought I was safe enough, so then I didn't add in all my add in the rest of my fish and all the extra rocks I had in the bucket and in the tank. So did that, set everything up kind of nicely. I think it looks really good actually. I'm actually really impressed with the way it looks right now. My biggest issue also with converting it was my chain link eel, because it loves to escape. So I had to do the whole treacherous battle of trying to catch that bad boy, bag him up, so that I can actually have all my openings open, so I can easily convert everything over. Did that. By then it was about 12:30, 1 o'clock. About 2 o'clock now, I went and went back to the big house on the street that I always go to. They all know me. I know them all with me. And if you remember a while back, I took back my panther grouper. He's hiding back there. He is, because he ate my sweet lips clown, and then he ate my five stripe damsel, and I wanted to get the eel. I was getting my eel in. I didn't want him to kill the eel, so I started taking him back before he makes matters worse for me. Put the eel and everything in now. Eel's gotten pretty active. He's good with the tank with the other guys, so I said, you know what? Let me go back and get my grouper back. Luckily, he was still in the tank. He was still in the pet shop in the tank. Picked him up, and also picked up a Niger trigger. Always wanted one of these guys as well. I think they're amazing. I think they're cool. So picked him up, threw him in, and he's been doing real good. He's active. People say they're lazy, they're peaceful, yes, but this guy is non-stop moving, non-stop motion, non-stop something. Right. So yeah, the salinity, one of the important things to me. Well, important thing to saltwater, but I always like to keep mine at 1.025. Because I think that's like a good medium, a good balance, so that you still, with evaporation, with water changes, there's not much of a fluctuation. It's always a good round number. You can kind of just keep up and keep adequate when you change your water, evaporation, and adding fish in and out. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a good change. My water temperature right now sits at 80 degrees. Yeah. Also, if you can see, the light, also upgraded the light. I'm using my old T5 high output dual lighting that has a Fiji pink bulb in it, and a white, I don't think like a powder or something like that. Which then I got a light fixture that is marine blue, actinic marine blue. So it's just solid blue. So that actually amazingly brings out all the all the kind of colors which pop out. Right. Star Paul. Also, I got the Star Paul up today. Slowly coming. I have to move it over somewhere because I think that's maybe just a little too much flow for it. Right. But this is my tank. And just in case you're wondering, you want to set up with saltwater as well, wonder what I have in here. I have the panther grouper. This guy. Had a while ago, took him back. Got him back now. I'm kind of happy I got him back. Always love that guy. My domino damsel. He's a badass. Pretty aggressive. Holds his own against any fish in this tank. Does not back down for nobody. Picasso trigger. Amazing personality. He kind of cleaned that whole rock. I thought it was just a section that he dug out from the other tank, but no. The eel is in there. Eel always stays in there, but he's still, of course, you see sometimes both their heads would protrude out the same hole. Coral beauty. My pink tip anemone with Ocellaris clown. I'm actually thinking about fragging that soon. We're watching a few videos on how to frag it, so I'm slowly just trying to master it through watching it, and then I'm see where I can go from there. Niger trigger, and inside there you will find there he is actually, my chain link eel. He comes out actually, he's getting more used to me and more used to the tank, and will come on and swim freely and go out even during the day now. Yeah, so I already told you about the filtration. That's the heater I'm using, EHAM 100 watts. I'm using my power heads, 65 and 45 for pulling the flow. What else? Yeah, this is just the new 75 setup. I actually ordered lionfish, actually a dwarf lionfish that should be getting in within 2 weeks, just to add to the tank. Also, I do have microalgae. which helps filter out nitrates and nitrites. My just this coral, my zoas, my red mushroom, my xanias. I have to move the microalgae from there. More zoas over there. Star palms I showed you before. Button zoas. I have a couple. I've got 3 crayfish in there now. Looking this side, it actually looks a little different. I do have another I always forget about. An anemone. Alright, he's back there. But yeah, this is my new 75. Before this was an old room, my little fish room upstairs. Brought this downstairs now to the main to the main living room. It sits across my 150-gallon freshwater with all my cichlids in there. See my other videos. See my cichlids in there. So yeah, this is my new 75-gallon saltwater. Like I always say, let me know what you think. Questions, concerns, comments, ideas, hints, tips, all that good stuff and bad stuff. Just let me know. Leave a comment if you like the video. Like it, please. If you don't, also don't like it. You know, but if you don't not like it, let me know what you don't like. Maybe I can improve myself, improve what I'm showing you, and change stuff. I actually do think my anemone is slowly moving from there. I think he wants another spot. Either he wants another spot, he's trying to reach for the light or reach for the power head. He's always trying to reach for the power head, I noticed. Yeah, so yeah, any questions, concerns, comments, hints, tips, all that good stuff, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye now.